Soft ASMR does these videos periodically. She'll typically drink like a glass of wine or something while she's doing it. I'm gonna have a bottle of water, but I just want you to know that this is not an original idea in the slightest. I just love watching Sam's soft ASMRs videos, all of them, and I especially love the what I've been watching lately videos. Sometimes it gives me ideas of things to watch. So I've compiled a list of things I've been watching lately, and some of these are things that I've watched super recently, and some of these are things that it's been a while since I've watched. I typically watch TV at night after my son is in bed. That's about the only time I get to watch TV these days. Yeah, but before we get into this list, if you wouldn't mind to please give this video a thumbs up, I would appreciate it greatly. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this video, and if you haven't already. If you have already subscribed, thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you guys being here and watching my videos. And then, last order of business before we get started, if you wouldn't mind to please leave a comment down below. I would be so grateful. Today's question of the day is, what is your favorite show that you've watched within the past 6-ish months? I would love to hear those in the comments. Might give me some ideas of things to watch. Or I can just, if it's something that I've been watching too, I can agree with you and we can chat about it in the comments. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. I have a list here, so I may be looking down at my list periodically. Okay, the first thing that I wrote on the list, the first show, is one that I really love, and season 2 ended on a cliffhanger, and I can't wait for season 3, and I feel like maybe you guys already know which show I'm talking about just by that description. It is on Netflix, and it is Ginny and Georgia. Ginny and Georgia. Ginny and Georgia. Such a good show. Oh my goodness, I loved it. It's on Netflix, so there's definitely some language, some inappropriate parts. Would never watch this with a child. Would not allow my child to watch this, obviously. But it is a very good, entertaining show. I feel like it's kind of like a modern day Gilmore Girls, but with a criminal twist. I just thought of that off the top of my head, so I don't know if that's a great description, but that's how I think of it. Yeah, so it is about a mother and a daughter, and also a brother, but it's primarily about the mother and daughter. I don't want to give away too much, but they travel a lot. The mother kind of has a past, not kind of, she has a past. And the past is a secret, mostly to her daughter. There's also a younger brother. There's romance, there's mystery, there's murder. There's like high school drama, there's adult drama. It's fantastic. It's such a great show. And again, season 2 ended on a cliffhanger, and I am so excited for whenever season 3 comes out. The actresses and actors in this show, I feel like they're really good at what they do. watch TV. I love reality TV. And this one was called The Circle. The Circle. The Circle. It is also on Netflix, I believe. I had to think about it. It was on Netflix. It's kind of hard to describe, but it's a reality competition show. And each contestant gets their own like little apartment that they're in during the course of the game by themselves. And they speak to others through something called the circle. And so, like, it's kind of social media based, but not actual social media. It's like their own little social media called the circle, and they ban people from the circle each week. Somebody becomes like the influencer, and that person gets like special powers of like eliminating the people. Anyways, apparently it's been on for several seasons. I just watched the most recent season and I loved it. I had never heard of this show. I just saw it like pop up in my Netflix recommended or something, and I really enjoyed it. Like, couldn't stop. It's a very easy watch. You kind of get attached to the contestants. So I watched the most recent season. After I finished that, I kind of started trying to watch the first season, and I don't think I've given it enough episodes, and maybe it's because it is the first season too, so it was like still in its infancy and they were still learning. But I can't get in to the first season as much as I did that last one. I'll need to give it another shot, I'm sure, because, you know, you kind of need a few episodes to like get attached to, I want to say characters, but they're real people, so contestants. Anyways, I was actually really surprised, but also pleased with who won the most recent season. So, if you enjoy reality competition television, The Circle is a good one to watch. The next one is actually another show similar to that, a reality competition show. This one is on Hulu, and I watched this entire show within like a week. There's only one season. It is actually called Claim to Fame. Claim to Fame. So, it is hosted by two of the Jonas Brothers. I think Kevin Jonas, and then the youngest one who like was never in the band. What's his name? There's Joe Jonas, Nick Jonas, Kevin Jonas, and the little one. I don't know. I'm actually impressed that I remembered those three's name because I was never like, I was kind of too old to like be into the Jonas Brothers, I feel like. I say that and like I'm probably not that much older than them. I don't know. Anyways, they always seemed a whole lot younger. But Claim to Fame. So this show, it is several people in one house. One house. And this house is like legit. But all of the people in the house have, oh gosh, I'm so sorry, have some sort of claim to fame. So what that means is they are related to some celebrity. And the other contestants have to try to guess who they're related to through like a series of challenges and clues and things throughout the course of the game. It was really good. I enjoyed it immensely, especially if you're into like celebrity culture and stuff. Was not surprised by who won. Actually, I wasn't surprised because I looked up the spoilers. I am a spoiler queen. I love spoilers. Anyways, so I wasn't surprised, but I don't think I would have been surprised anyway. It was who I would have thought would win. Some of them, as the viewer, like you know from episode 1, who they're related to, and some of them you don't find out until further in. However, again, it's all Googleable. I Googled who they were all related to, and they're related to some like pretty famous people. So that was a fun, easy, light watch. version of Friends. I also love Friends, also in my top 10 favorite shows. However, I didn't start loving it until I was older and like watched the reruns. Because when it was out, when I was like I was a child, and so some of it would have been inappropriate for me to watch then. But yeah, as an adult, I rewatched it. So, anyways, I always think of, or always thought of, How I Met Your Mother as my generation's version of Friends. I feel like How I Met Your Father is like Gen Z's version of How I Met Your Mother. It's good. I enjoy it. It has Hilary Duff, and oh my gosh, I cannot remember Francia Rhea. Is that her name? I feel like I'm butchering her name. I can't remember her name, but it is the girl who was in. She was in The Secret Life of the American Teenager, and she also, fun fact, donated one of her kidneys to Selena Gomez. So that girl, they're like best friends, and it has like the same kind of storyline as How I Met Your Mother, except it's How I Met Your Father. Anyways, it's fun. They live in New York City. There are a few like Easter eggs, not as many as I would have hoped for so far, of like How I Met Your Mother, but I am only on season 1. I started it like a while ago when it first came out, and then I stopped. So I'm currently This is actually the show I'm currently watching, and I'm currently rewatching season 1, and I think season 2 might get a little better. Anyways, it's definitely a show that I hope continues on. Like, I hope it doesn't get canceled. I hope it has a long life like How I Met Your Mother did. So, good show. Not as good as How I Met Your Mother. Like, wouldn't be on my top 10 ever shows, but it's good. It's a fun watch, easy watch. Sweet. Another one that I've just watched recently. I was not feeling well for a couple of days, so I had time to watch much television as my husband took care of our son while I was laid up in bed, not feeling well yet again. But another one that I watched recently is called Not Dead Yet. Not Dead Yet. It is on Hulu. Gina Rodriguez is the lead. She was Jane in Jane the Virgin. Love her. It's really good. I think there are only like a few episodes. I've already watched all the episodes that are out. Like, I think it's like in real time, like they're dropping episodes every week or whatever. So it's really good. It is about this young lady who gets a job at a newspaper writing obituaries, and she sees and speaks with the dead people about whom she's writing those obits. So it's very entertaining. It's a fun show. I feel like I love these shows that kind of take you back, that are just simple little shows. I feel like they don't make TV like they used to. But these shows, like How I Met Your Father and Dead to Me, or Not Dead to Me, Not Dead Yet, they're kind of a callback, I feel like, to those kind of shows, and I really like that. Like, we say they don't make good TV anymore, but it's good TV. I'm excited to continue watching Not Dead Yet. I need to find out what night that comes on. but it is entertaining to watch. So that's The Parent Test, and it is on Hulu as well. And then the last show that we have been watching currently that is on my list is Special Forces World's Toughest Test. So this is another competition reality show. I feel like there's definitely some trends on the type of shows I watch, right? So this is a competition reality show of celebrities, and these celebrities go to this place, I think in Jordan, and special forces guys, like probably Navy SEALs, I can't remember. My husband would be able to tell you, like, their titles and stuff. He was in the military. I don't know all that terminology and stuff. Anyways, yeah, so they're basically making them go through special forces training, like probably an abridged version. And like some of them will drop out, some of them will get kicked out because of health reasons, some of them are still in. And I said it was a competition. I don't know if it's a competition or not. I think it's just kind of a competition with themselves, if that makes sense. Like, to see how far they can make it. Some of the celebrities who are on or have been on are Beverly Mitchell. I don't know if you guys know who she is. She was one of my favorite actresses when I was a young girl. She was on Seventh Heaven. Beverly Mitchell. For a long time, if you asked me who my favorite actress was, I would say Beverly Mitchell. She was on there. A lady from one of the Real Housewives franchises. Nastia Lukin, is that her name? She was she was an Olympic gymnast. Danny Amendola, a football player, or a former football player. There's an older guy. I say older, he's in his 50s, but that is older for the things that they're doing. He was a baseball player. I can't remember his name. He was an MLB player. Who else? There's an NBA player on it. Jamie Lynn Spears, Britney Spears' little sister. Mel B was on it. Scary Spice. Who else? There's several athletes. Like there's a pro soccer player on there as well, and an Olympic skier, and like a politician, Scaramucci. That's kind of a fun word to say. Scaramucci, 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 Scaramucci. I can't remember who else is on there. Anyways, we enjoy watching it. Oh, Kate Gosselin, she was on there. Yeah. Anyways, so those are the shows that I have watched or have been watching lately. Ginny and Georgia on Netflix. The Circle